everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am finally doing another voiceover. I was sick for a little while, so I wasn't able to record any voiceovers. I would have been coughing throughout the whole entire video, so I thought I would save you from the agony of listening to me cough. So today I am joining in with a celebration hop. It is for Karen Yeagle. She has the Yes Please Paper Crafts shop, and she sells these awesome buttons, which you'll be seeing here at the end of the video. I was waiting for the buttons to come in, so that's why you have to wait so long to see the buttons, but you will see them at the end. So for this video for this layout, I am using a Paige Evans cut file, and it is that Polaroid banner cut file. I wanted to, well, first I had cut out the cut file normally, and then I took one of those Polaroids and I cut it out separately so that I had it to trace on the pattern paper. So that's what I'm doing right here, is I am tracing these Polaroids on the pattern papers that I want so that I can lay it over the cut file. And then I'm having to take my X-Acto knife and trim out the inside of the Polaroid. So I'm going to continue to do that, and I will finish that off camera. And here they are done. So my idea was to take this Heidi Swap stapler and staple them on instead of just using adhesive. I guess I just decided this would give some different texture, and I really liked it, and I was kind of like putting them on a little bit wonky so they weren't straight on, but it was a little difficult because I didn't have them straight on. It gave me minimal space to attach them, so that's why here you can see that this one fell off because I didn't actually have it attached. So I'm going to have to restaple it, which wasn't a big deal, but so that's kind of why you can see the white part of the cut file peeking out from underneath that pattern paper. And I'm just going to add some foam adhesive. I'm going to add it on the back of the Polaroids, and then also on the banner part. So I will use some thinner adhesive, foam adhesive for that part because it wasn't very thick. And I'm going to use some white cardstock for my background. And I guess the hardest part of this was lining up the cut file so that it wasn't super wonky and laid flat, if that makes sense. So I kind of had to just like let it fall naturally, and that was the easiest way to get it lined up. So you can see me trying to get it on there flat and correctly. So I had, oh gosh, I can't remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think like 15 photos here that I'm gonna add in. So I'm gonna add them into the Polaroids, and then I'm going to add a few more on the banner part. And yeah, it kind of was a fun way to like use a lot of photos using this banner cut file, and because normally I only use a few photos, and then I'm like, oh, I have all these extra photos, how do I document these extra ones? So this was kind of a fun way to include all those photos. So I'm going to use some of the Paige Evans thickers here that are from, the little ones are from a past collection, and then the other bigger ones are from the collection that I'm using, which I forgot to mention is Bungalow Lane. So I just added that on there, and it says Pumpkin Patch Party. These photos were from a pumpkin patch party that our local school does every fall, and the girls get to go and paint pumpkins and have yummy treats and play games. So that's why there's so many photos. So so much fun to be had. So I'm just trying to figure out where I wanted the title, and I kind of like it best here. I think you can still read what it says, Pumpkin Patch Party. It's kind of a fun way to use the title without doing the same thing over and over. So I think the photo sizes were like 2 by 2 or maybe 1.5 by 1.5 inch squared. I can't remember, but they were pretty small, so I'm just going to use some foam adhesive behind them, and then I am trimming off the edges so that I can mat my layout on that light blue, which you can see at the top of the screen. And I pretty much, if I'm going to use white cardstock, I'm going to mat it. I feel like it finishes it off nicely. So, and I'm just gonna gut the inside so that I can save that other piece for a future layout. I'm just using the double-sided adhesive to attach that paper. It's very strong adhesive, but it's not too strong where if I do happen to get it off, like not straight, then I can kind of peel it up and fix it. But then once it's on there pretty well when I kind of push down a little bit harder. So the pictures that are not inside the Polaroids are going to be matted. So I'm using this gold color, and then I can't remember, I'll see here in a second. I picked out another one to use. Oh yeah, I think it's this one here. Yeah, it's like a dark blue, like almost I don't know, not a navy, but it's a dark blue with, I think, pink little crosses. So that is what I'm using to mat the other little photos. I thought that would help them kind of stand out and anchor them down to the layout as well. So I'm just going to go through and do that. Oh, I have 16 photos, which I think that's pretty good for one layout. 16 photos. I think that might be the most I've ever put on a layout, but so I'll finish matting those. And I want to just add an embellishment to pretty much, I think I did it to each Polaroid frame here. So I'm going to go through all the embellishments and add those. Then I'm also going to fill in some of this white space around the banner lines, and that kind of just adds more color and texture. Finding some florals to add on the Polaroid frames. Lots of fun colors in this collection that are obviously perfect for fall, which is why I'm using it. So I'm just gonna go through, and I think, yeah, these stickers I believe are like see-through, so I am going to put them on some white cardstock and then just quickly cut them out, which is pretty easy. I'm just using my wet glue adhesive to add those on. That's the Scotch Quick Dry adhesive. That's pretty much the only one I use if I'm using, if I'm not using my ATG gun. I kind of have the other photos that are not in the Polaroid frames, the ones that are on the banner strips. I kind of have them overlapping a little bit, and then one of the photos I have up on foam adhesive. And then we have all our photos, all of the photos down on the layout. So I'm just gonna continue to go through embellishments, kind of figure out what I like where, I'm gonna add some of the phrase stickers. One says love it, make pretty things, and then I think one it's gonna say these are my people or something like that. Yeah, these are my people. So just gonna continue. That's kind of the fun part, is looking at all the embellishments. You kind of forget what's all there until you go through and you're like, oh yeah, there's these pretty things and this pretty thing, and you gotta just use all the pretty things. So that's what I'm doing, just going through, finding all the pretty things that I want to put on the layout. And I love this layout because the colors are so soft and so pretty, and there's so many cute embellishments in these sticker sheets that you can use. They're the perfect size to add on these frames because they're obviously not super big. So that was fun to go through that little sticker book and find some fun embellishments. A lot of those other ones on that cardstock sticker sheet were just kind of big, so that's pretty much why I stuck to that sticker book. So I found some more of those scallops on one of the pattern papers, so I'm going to cut them out and add them around the banner frame. Add some more color, fill in some of that white space. Yeah, I thought that looked fun. Kind of spreading the color around. I think I'm gonna add one more up here by that patch title. Yep, I like that. I think that looks so pretty. Oh, I guess I'm adding one more. I just couldn't get enough apparently. So that looks nice. I like that a lot. And I'll just glue those down off camera. And now finally we have the buttons. So these are the ones that I was talking about earlier from the Yes Please Paper Crafts shop, and I love these. They're so cute. There's so many cute ones to pick from, and I think I end up putting 4 on this layout. So they're pretty much Halloween. There's 2 Halloween themed ones, and then there's 2 that say love this. And the colors were just perfect to add on to this fall layout. So I'm just popping some foam adhesive behind those buttons and adding those on, and you'll get to see those closer up here in just a second with the completed layout. There we are. There is the close-ups, and I will have her shop linked in the description, and if you want to see the layout again, I also have it on my Instagram, and I will share that link below too. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and have a great day.